We gotta let it go. We gotta let it go. We gotta let it go. We gotta give it up for Rasan Patterson. Rasan Patterson. Okay. We gotta give it up for Rasan Patterson, y'all. If you don't know him, look him up. Spotify, look him up. Rasan Patterson. Um, he was a part of that Trinity. He was a part, Antonio, stop. I just got here. Um, he was part of that Trinity. It was Tevin Campbell, Jesse Powell, and Rasan Patterson. And they were all same gender loving men, and their record labels did not do what they needed to do for them because of it. Well, Tevin Campbell has some other issues, but yeah, they, I believe, I want to say, yeah. Rasan was on MCA. I think Jesse may have been on Jive, and Tevin Campbell was on Warner Brothers. I know Rasan was on MCA. Yeah. Let me do a nose check. I should have did it already. Y'all, I'm almost to normal. Okay, as soon as I put some of that scented lotion by my nostril, it triggered it. Okay. What is this smell? Okay, I don't know what the smell is. It's body love. Okay. But I'm supposed to be doing Church World News tonight. And today was just a day where I just could not pull it together, and I decided not to. I just could not get it together. I was supposed to go shopping today. I wanted to start getting some things for my new bathroom and my new kitchen. And I was supposed to go to Crate and Barrel and Lenox today and couldn't make it. And then, yes, Jesse passed away, Tracy Edwards. Yes, he did. I couldn't pull that together. Then I said, okay, I stuck around a little longer. And then it started raining. And then I said, okay, so let me start putting the show together. I started putting the show together. And I just still couldn't put it together. I said, okay, Tyesse, your body is telling you, like, this ain't it. Lay down. And that's what I did. I laid down and I watched some shows and stopped by the office, talked to Samara, and just laid my ass down somewhere. And that's okay. It's okay, Tabitha, and the last 24 hours on YouTube was very eventful. And, a lot of that energy, it does, permeate in your body. If you're a blocker, you know what I'm talking about. So a lot of energy from yesterday probably was still lingering in the body. You're trying to recuperate from whatever this is you got. And then, yeah. So, yeah, it was okay for me to say it's okay. It was okay for me to say it's okay. And I hope you guys do the same. I hope the Ty Squad do the same. Like, if you feel yourself and it's not, if you feel yourself, just it's okay. Rest, lay down, take a breather, Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, I think kicking it with Kim is shorter, and them peaches, yeah. Uh-huh. Tyesse, have you watched Heated Rivalry? If so, what are your thoughts? I've been recommended it. I haven't watched it yet. I'm just recovering from His and Hers. I was thinking about going into Runaway next, but I may get into Heated Rivalry. See, it's a white LGBTQ couple, and I'm not prejudiced or anything, but I don't run to white LGBTQ. Like Ross, he liked Queer as Folks. Ross, he loved that show, Queer as Folks. I couldn't get into it back in the day. Yeah. Yeah, that laid me out. And Iyanla comes back Saturday, of course. His and Hers took me out. Yeah, I'm gonna do a review on it probably tomorrow in Patreon. Now listen, y'all. You're still gonna get 2 Patreons, don't trip. and we'll just have like Friday night will be. I think I'm going to do church world news on a Friday night, and then have some hot topics from pop culture and mix in there, and that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we'll have a Thursday and Saturday Patreon, and a church world news Friday night live, and we'll start next week fresh. Because I was, trying to maintain and still trying to do content this week, and it just didn't work out, right? Okay. So right now, we're gonna do church world news on Friday night. Um and we'll do Thursday and Saturday on Patreon. I usually don't want to white stuff as well. That show heated rivalry will have you clenching your pearls. Okay. Well, this is what I will do. I will start it tonight on your recommendation, Eric. I remember Chris folks from the early. It was set in Pittsburgh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. It had all of us like that. That ending, I did not see that ending. I'm not going to sit up here in front. I didn't see that ending coming at all. No. Okay. The thing about this situation in Iran, y'all. I know this ain't that type of show, but just want to say this really quickly, if y'all don't mind, because some people they get depressed. But let me say this, you guys, about the breaking news that keeps coming in about Iran. It has went from 500 to 12,000 people have been unalived. I've never seen a jump in numbers like that. That is crazy. I was just saying it earlier this week that there were 500 people that were unalived, and now they're talking about 12,000 have been unalived for protesting in Iran. And when I say this, can you guys please be careful what you say in response to what I'm about to say, because I will refer the CIA to your house. The FBI will be coming to your door. So just be careful what you say, because some people, I don't know, they don't think when I say stuff like they just put anything in the chat. Not the Tyesse Report. Earlier this evening, um, Iran made a threat to 47, and said next time we won't miss. I'm paraphrasing, because they put up 47, and then they said next time we won't miss. And so now everybody over there on the Shade Room and Ball Alert shouting, and I did put a little emoji in it. I don't wish harm on that man, y'all. I don't. But you can I be honest? To 47, honey, the reaping and the sowage is your portion. So yeah, they said like LaGreta, they talking like they niggas in the projects. Like Iran was like something like next time we not gonna miss. So but that's what he do. He go around being the world thug, and I guess it's people out there matching his energy. Mm-hmm. You bad. You talk about the people of Minnesota and talk about everybody. Take your ass out there. You bad. Yeah, you okay. You always talking about us. Everybody working fraud, and everybody working the system in Minnesota, and you should be bad. You should be really bad. Go over there and stand in the middle of the streets like Denzel Washington on training day. You bad. Go on over there. Mm-hmm. We got the most powerful military, so they say, in the world. Mm-hmm. Go on over there. Because they say they say they need their 30 with you. That's what they say. They need their 30 with you. Mm-hmm. How was everybody's day today? That's all I want to know. How was your day today as you maneuvered and went through this hump day? Pamela Green, I received your love donation. Thank you so. I got the hiccups. I received your love donation. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. As a former military veteran, allow me to tell you that is a lie. I think China, I think China probably has the most powerful military in the world. I'm just saying, y'all, that's just my personal thoughts. I know that I know that America probably got some good stuff, but I just believe China will rock anybody's world. That's just my opinion. Yeah, rested all day trying to get through this night shift. Okay. How was your day today, Ty Squad? Check in. Very busy day. My day was busy. Okay. Mm-hmm. How was your day? He better go somewhere and sit his motherfucking ass down somewhere. Exactly, Mel. Hello, everybody. Thank y'all for coming in. Yeah. Overseer Ware was telling me about that. I had saw it this morning on one of the news shows, but I said, well, it'll probably be right back up. But evidently, Verizon was down all day, and some people are saying it's still down. Yeah. Get ready for this long weekend. Yes, Monday is a federal holiday. We'll be celebrating Dr. King. Um, Tomorrow is his actual birthday, and Monday is observed. If they still honoring Dr. King in America, I don't know. Mm-hmm. Okay, we will pray for your mom. We will pray for your mom. Mine just came back up. Okay, my mom's service was down today. Yeah, it's always something. I believe they be hacked. I believe they be hacked by a foreign country. Prophetess, hey, where have you been? Good to see you in the chat. Verizon is still down in Tabitha's area, which is Memphis. It's been a long year, mother. Well, child, it's just January 14th. Yeah, I feel the same way. If this what 2026 is giving, oh my. I just got service back about 20 minutes ago. I prayed to Verizon. Yeah, not even. It's just like you have to ask a question like, what do y'all be doing? Y'all ain't got no backup systems? Oh, that was disgraceful, Sharon. That was disgraceful. A factory worker called 47 a pedo protector, and he flipped him off and said, F you, the president. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. All right. This chat moves so fast sometimes. The cell service and AWS were down today, yet the companies were saying that there were no serious. Yeah. I just be believing that it's some sort of hackation going on. That's what I believe, some sort of hackation going on. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, let me see what any of the topics of the day that I may have missed. We're gonna make sure that we have everything ready for Friday for our Church World News Friday Night Live. Mm-hmm. I don't think we missed nothing major today, Ty Squad. New followers and friends. Okay, Donnie is live. Donnie McClurkin is live and having his service right now. Okay. Go ahead, Donnie. Go ahead and have service, baby. Donnie over there preaching for Wednesday night prayer service. Preach, Donnie. Preach, baby. Okay. Let's see if I missed any headlines, you guys. Been missing y'all. Yes. DM looks so sweet in my eyes. Looks so weak in my eyes. Yeah, I think a lot of ministers nowadays, a lot of pastors nowadays, because of the connection with them and their ministries. Hey, Antonio. Because of the connection of their ministries with them as leaders, when they get sick or something goes on with their body, they don't want to step down because they feel like if they step down, then the church is going to. And it does happen. It happened with James Cleveland. It even happened at my church. It happened at my church where once Bishop left, honey, things were never quite the same. So that's why they be in the pulpit looking like they ready for hospice care, and they sit there until they can't sit there no more, until they just fall over. I've been dealing with the death of my brother, and I've been calling for 6 days. You been calling or bawling? You may be balling. We're sending you love, Ralph P. We love you, brother. I've lost a brother, so I know what you're going through. Grief is real. And you have to process it properly. If you don't process it properly, it can open up some doors for some problems. So we're praying for Brother Ralph tonight. Um, Comments are moving fast tonight, y'all. Okay, there we go. We're back. Yeah, make sure, Ralph, that if you need somebody, reach out. Tim Bree was doing, we did it last year. We didn't do it this year. Overcoming your particular grief. We did a Zoom session amongst the Thai squad, and she facilitated that really, really well. And so many people said that it was beneficial to them. I had no idea how many Thai squad members that were actively dealing with the loss of a loved one, some for many, many years. Yeah, I know, Bam. I know you took that hard. It's only 6 episodes. What's only 6 episodes, Antonio? Yeah. You have to make sure. Thank you, Danielle. You have to make sure that you feel what you feel, but I always tell y'all don't sit with it too long. That's been my motto for a long time. Feel what you feel, process what you can process, but don't sit with it too long. Some people tend to sit with it just a little too long, and that's when they can consume you. That's when it can consume. Y'all know I lost my brother. I was live on the air when the phone call came. I was live on the air when the phone call came for Ariel. So, honey, that's why, honey, phone calls while I'm on the air from family triggers me. So, yeah, Timber's probably gonna have something again. Yeah, I think in the spring, she's gonna have something again. It was called Overcoming Your Particular Grief. One thing we have to let people know, honey, there's no one size fits all. Everybody don't grieve the same. Everybody don't process grief the same. Everybody experiences something different when it comes to grief. Yeah, so we'll have something again soon. Also, we got our very own big announcement. We have our very own Kim Sims is going to be moving to the UK, everybody. So, with YouTube, it's just like she can still be in the chat. So it's not like we won't see her, but she is moving to the UK, and I'm very happy about that. Once I get this passport situated, I can have someone to visit when I go to the UK, right? So we're excited about Kim Sims moving to the UK. We're gonna, what I want to do, she didn't ask for this, but I would like to get some kind of love offering together for her because she's moving to another country. She didn't ask, but I felt led to do that for her. She's leaving on the 31st, and Antonio and a couple of y'all will just get the envelopes and stuff and ready. And so we'll put something together for her to put in her hand. You know what I mean? You know how the old saints used to fold some up and put it in your hand? Yeah, that's what we're going to do for you. Yeah, we're going to do that for Kim. Some of y'all remember the old mothers used to just take like $40 and fold it up and just put it in your hand. You're like, what is this for? But yeah, that's what we're going to do to Kim Sims. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. She's leaving on the 31st, so we'll do it the week of the 31st. We'll do it the week of the 31st. Yeah, just give her a little love envelope, something just to, when you get situated over there, you have just a little something in your pocket, but a nice envelope, because that's what we do. Yeah, they did that back in the day. I remember all that stuff. Ty, you sound so much better. Baby, listen, I'm sounding like Barry White and Phyllis Diller at one point. So, yeah, Goddess Fatima, I'm glad to be sounding good too. Yeah, they would slide you. If it wasn't a peppermint, they would slide you a little cash. Yeah. Good evening, Jerry Shaw. Good evening, everybody. Can I say this? Good evening to all of our new subscribers. Welcome with a capital W. Welcome to all of our new subscribers. We welcome you once, we welcome you twice, welcome you in the name of Jesus Christ. You're no longer a stranger once you get the right hand to fellowship. Okay, Stanley Walton, are you here? Stanley Walton. Stanley Walton, are you here? Maybe he's not here. Okay. Okay. It would be all balled up. It would be all balled up and they don't hand it to you. Yeah, you with he's threatening, this man is threatening with Minnesota. He's threatening Minnesota with, ominous threats, talking about y'all for to get some, something big and shocking for to come. And, I'll be glad when these 3 years are up, Ty Squad. Oh, you're here, Stanley Walton? Okay, I got your message earlier. Brother. It's right here. You said this will be a good topic. So just want to let you know I got it. Okay, so there's an IRS warning. This is IRS warning. The 2026 audit alarms triggered by routine Venmo and Zelle transfers. So we need all Tyesse Report members to be on alert. They say a lot of Venmo and Zelle transfers is triggering, I guess, IRS audits, and we're about to approach tax season. So thank Brother Stanley Walton from our financial division for this heads up. I don't really use Venmo a lot, but I do use Zelle. I just think if you register everything as a business, the same way you don't Cash App, you should be okay. But I've been knowing that they've been wanting to, get something from a cut from us. That's been coming for a long time, you guys. They've been wanting to get a little piece. Content creators are really, really, blessed. Well, content creators like myself are really blessed by fan funding, and they've been wanting to get a cut. And thank you, Mel C. They don't have nothing better to do. So they've been wanting a piece of this for a long time. I guess they've been building up. Building up for a minute. So make sure you can Google the article or Google and let people know what's going on with that. Because it's in Newsbreak, so I gotta download Newsbreak. Let me see if I can just do this another way. Hold on. See if I can put this in Chat GPT. Oh, child, it's no Chat GPT on this phone. Let me see if I can put this in Chat GPT, y'all. Oh my God, I love my girl Jody Watley now. Y'all know I love Jody. I love me some Jody Watley now, Tyesse Report. Are there any Jody Watley fans in the chat? Somebody just posted Jody Watley. Are there any Jody Watley fans in the chat? Come forward. She's an icon. I consider her an icon, fashion and music. Okay, Tyesse, what are you looking for? Girl, you looking for Messenger. Ain't no Jody Watley fans in the chat. As much as Jody Watley did for y'all, and around 86, 87, what was that 80? Oh, it was 87. Much as that woman did for y'all, and there's a few fans. Okay. When she came out with that, I'm looking for a new love, and To the Streets Up, and y'all can't show some sign tonight. I'm a huge Jody Watley. Okay, there goes somebody. We got a few people. There's a few saints in the building. Yeah. All that woman did for y'all, y'all can't put up a few fingers to support this lady. A Jody Watley appreciation post. Jody Watley was with She was with Shalimar before she went on solo. I can turn this off now. I ain't got hot. I'll be having hot flashes. Maybe Shalimar. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This is more of a Shalimar crowd. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Loretta. This is more of a Shalimar crowd. Because see, Jody Watley's solo, that's really kind of like my era, when she was by herself. Because she came out with the first album, Jody Watley. Then she did Real Love. Was it called Real? What was that second album called? The Yellow Album. She had on she had some feathers, and the album was like a yellow. Was that album called Real Love? Or was it called Good Love? She was sitting down. She had on some black feathers, and the background was like a yellow. Let me see what that album was called. Because that's the album I played that a lot. I was in love with this boy named Joey Corrales. With his dirty low down ass. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me find that album, y'all. Let me go Spotify. I'm gonna tell y'all what the name of that album is right now. Her hair was slick back. She had like a slick back with, Let me see, Jody. Jody Watley, here it is. What was that album called? Oh my God, that album was called Larger Than Life. I was wrong, honey. I would have been, much as I played that album, and it wasn't black. The album wasn't yellow. The boards was yellow. I'm getting old, y'all. I can still see it in my head, though. I don't play none of her music. She not gonna get none of my monetization. I still had it right in my head. It's just the album wasn't yellow. The feathers was yellow. I still had it in my head correctly. There it is. And the black boots, the hair slicked back with, I just had the feathers, the colors of the feathers wrong. The album was called Larger Than Life. Oh, Jody. Jody, my Jody. Walking around with hairbrush singing. I'm looking. Child, I don't know what I was over there going through. Them boys at Washington Middle School had me going through it, honey. Oh, Jesus. I was going through hell. I was no more than about 13 or 14. Them boys had me going through hell on earth, honey. I was like a young Bernadine at 13. I was like Bernadine from Waiting to Exhale. Someone felt that way about me once. It's funny what can happen when you give a man control over your life. Joey Corrales didn't break my heart. Joey Corrales was straight. He was straight. I was just infatuated. I was in love. And in typing class, the first day of typing class, we had the seat assignments, right? The first day of typing class, we had seating assignments, and this ninja sit right next. They sit us next to each other. I could have died. When I tell you, I almost fainted. I just didn't know how to control myself. I said, "Are you serious?" We had typing class back then. They had typing class. I came up in there, and you see the seating chart, and he was sitting next to me at the typing desk. Oh my God, our desk was side by side. I couldn't take it. I just couldn't take it. I wasn't well. But those were the days. Karen White, my girl Karen White, she had a manifesto for gay men, for gay boys, young gay boys. She don't know it. If I ever meet her, I tell her, Karen, that first album was a manifesto for gay boys all around the world. What was the album called? Oh, the album was called Karen White. The album was called Karen White, and that's all it was called. You receive money from Zelle. Okay, thank you so much. I hope this don't trigger IRS audit. Thank you, Stanley Walton, for 777. They're not gonna stop us from supporting. Yeah, we give a damn about the IRS. We're legit over here. We'll give a damn about you coming over here, honoring us. Run through our books. Look through them all in the back. Yeah. Some artists, they'll take y'all back there and let y'all look through the books. We don't do that illegal, IRS. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. 777. Karen White was just on. Was she? He's been having a lot of my girls on there. I don't know how I missed that. Ken was on Funky Last. Oh my God, he be having all my girls over there. Mickey Howard, all of them. Man, I'm telling y'all, Karen was no joke. That album right there, you can put that in right now, honey, and you know, recapitulate over some things. Because she had The Way You Love Me was the lead single, I believe. The Way You Love Me, Secret Rendezvous. That woman had about 6 singles on that one album. I kid you not. She had, well, I ain't gonna say 6. I'm gonna say 5. I Love the Way You Love Me, Love Solid, Secret Rendezvous. Superwoman was a big hit for her. That's 4 right there. And I want to say one more. I'd have to look at the album. Love Solid, The Way You Love Me, Secret Rendezvous, Secret Woman, Superwoman, and something else. If somebody can name that 5th single, I'll give you an extra rib tonight in the church dinners. Somebody name that 5th single that Karen had out. Secret Rendezvous, Love Solid, Superwoman, The Way You Love Me. And Aunt Pat, I can type pretty good. Yeah, I like typing class, but typing just wasn't for me. That wasn't what I wasn't meant to be in typing. LaTanya Wren, I love Karen. Well, yeah, we all love Karen. You know, she was over there with Warner Brothers too. You know, Warner Brothers was just not good for black artists. Prince tried to tell y'all. They tried to rip him off, and then he had to. I think a lot of what Prince told everybody may have had a result in how he is demise, because Prince was breaking down how it works. Do y'all remember when Prince was on Tavis Smiley telling all the tea about the business? All those were produced by LA and Babyface. Yeah, LA Reid. We have breaking news on him. We'll talk about it tomorrow, though. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Prince, I think what he was saying, Naida got him bumped off. I really do. Oh, Tyesse, you just a conspiracy theorist. He changed his name to a symbol. Prince was letting it be known how they rake you over the coals financially. That's when he started going straight to the, Can I stay with you, baby, for the rest of the night? Okay, can I stay with you, baby? I know the lyrics, but okay, can I stay with you, baby, for the rest of the night? You know, Stephanie, a lot of them songs had that, you know, all them songs, can I spend the night? Can I stay about 30 more minutes? All them songs had that. So it's gonna be hard. Give us a title, Stephanie. Yeah, all them songs, can I stay 15 more minutes? Who all over here? You know them songs back in the day. Yeah, he was on Tavis Smiley, Dr. Tony. He emptied his guts. My girl Randy Crawford, she was over there on Warner Brothers. Randy Crawford, and she was over there. They say she had a stroke. She living over in the UK now too. So I took that kind of hard. You know, Randy Crawford, she was over there on Warner Brothers, and my girl, you know, my heart, Candy Staten, she was on Warner Brothers. Yeah, he fought for his masters. He fought hard for it. I'm with you, Ty. One of the best concerts I ever went to was a Prince concert. Yeah, he was a genius. You know, they throw that thing around nowadays, you know. I can't remember the name of the song. Oh, okay. Yeah, they throw that thing around. Hey, Brother Travis, they throw it around, you know, loosely now. But like Stevie Wonder is a genius. Ray Charles, genius, you know. Aretha Franklin, genius. I'm trying to think of some more geniuses. Prince, Michael Jackson, of course. What is genius? Genius is something that is extraordinary in you that nobody else has. And nobody can do that the way they do it. It's something just unique to whatever God, the creator, the universe put in your particular DNA batch. Nobody in the world has that, can do that the way you do it. Do you still? No, I don't still. You remember I used to have all my CDs back in the day? No, I got rid of them CDs. I used to have a million CDs. That's when the CDs were like, you know, yeah, I got rid of them CDs. I think I just threw them all in the trash one day. It took me a while. Like many people had CD withdrawals. Just like digital. Now you just say, Siri, play Aretha, or you just go to Spotify now. So anything you want to hear, you can just hear it. Can I Stay With You was the name of the song. Okay. Donny Hathaway Genius. We just celebrated, well, commemorated the anniversary of Donny Hathaway taking his life. Well, let me back that up a little bit. I need a unsung or something on this before. We don't know what happened with we don't know what happened to Donny Hathaway. So, some people, they say that he unalived himself. There's still a question mark. Some people put a question mark up. It is what it is, you guys. It said I was going to say Donnie McClurkin. Donny Hathaway unalived himself over at the Essex Hotel in New York City. So we don't know. Some people believe that it may be something. Are there any white geniuses? Yeah, there are. There's some white geniuses. I'd have to sit and think about it for a minute. Give me a minute, I'll think about it, Amy Jones. But yeah, I'm sure there's some white genius. Let me think of one. A white genius musically. I'm not gonna no damn Elvis Presley. No. White genius. I'm thinking Elvis. No, I'm not gonna say Elvis was a genius because Elvis stole everything. Okay, got it, Stephanie. Everything Elvis had was stolen. Big Mama Thornton, and you ain't nothing but a hound dog. All that stuff was stolen and pirated. I'm trying to think of somebody that's white that's a genius, y'all. Give me a minute. Elton John. No, y'all. We gotta. I think I'm gonna have to do a genius share. Oh no, y'all. Come on now, y'all. Oh no. Oh no. Somebody gonna say, "Oh, he's a racist." I can't be racist. I'm black. He said on that show. Did y'all see that? He said on that show the other night and act like he can come up with one white musical genius. I told y'all, give me a damn minute. I'll tell you one in a minute. Okay, I found one. See, Bob Dylan. That's one. I'm thinking, y'all. I'm thinking Bob Dylan and somebody help me out. I just can't. Beethoven. Well, that's classical. It's still music, but it's more period. Yeah, I don't know. We could say that. Yeah, I'll give you Beethoven, but it's kind of like, man stole everything that wasn't nailed down. Somebody said George. Somebody said George Michael. Okay, y'all, we're gonna move on from the genius conversation. You know, Jacob Collier will be a white genius. Okay, sometimes y'all be picking people that you like, and then let me. I don't know who Jacob Collier is, so let me see who Jacob Collier is. Hold on. I don't know who the hell Jacob Collier is, Eric. Let me see, brother. Jacob Collier, singer songwriter. Okay, here we go. Impossible. He's 31 years old. Impossible. All right. I'm sorry, Eric. Impossible. That's somebody you like. Michael McDonald, Celine is a good one. No, y'all are talking about great singers. Y'all talking about great singers. Let me do this. Hold on one second. Genius definition. A person who is exceptionally intelligent, creative, either generally or in some particular respect. Now, people can be very, very talented. You can be very, very talented, but is there something so out of this worldly unique about you that can't nobody else do what you do? That's how I define genius. They say Beethoven is black. That's what I heard. David Bowie. Okay. John Lennon. John Lennon is really, really on the precipice. I like that. I like it. Rod Stewart. See y'all. Okay, y'all. Let's move on. Let's not do this. Let's not do this tonight. That's why people talk about David Bowie, Rod Stewart, Leon Russell. See y'all. This at this point, y'all are just throwing people's names out here. You know, it is what it is. And I'm not trying to act like I don't like white artists. I listen. I have playlists of white artists. One of my favorite female artists is white. Her name is Linda Ronstadt. I said Bob Dylan already. That's the only person I can think of. But yeah, Linda Ronstadt is one of my favorite female vocalists. She is. I love her. I just can't believe that, fate played that. She has a neurological thing now. She can't sing anymore. Mm-hmm. I mean, some of these people are just really super talented. Naida, they're super talented. Now, Michael McDonald is one that I absolutely love. I love Michael. I love the Doobie Brothers. They were very, very soulful, and there was only one black guy in the group. Mm-hmm. You got to give it to Elton. I mean, I like Benny and the Jets. I like Benny and the Jets. I know Elton John is a supernova, but okay, y'all. Yeah. Yes, loves Michael. Okay. Music belongs to us. I just think because all music is birthed out of the blues. All music is birthed out of the blues. So everything, everything comes from us. It's us. Period. Because all music is birthed from the blues. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. Facts. Dolly Parton can write and sing. Barbara Streisand. Okay, can we move on, y'all? Can we move on? Because, let's just move on. Let's just move on. And people can say that I'm prejudiced or whatever you want to call it. I don't care. Mm-hmm. Let's just move on because some of these choices, y'all, it's triggering me. It's triggering me. Okay. Dolly Parton is a supernova. She's an icon. I love Jolene. Jolene. I'm just a country girl from Alabama. Jolene. That is one of my favorites. Those chords. Oh my God. Jolene. I have to give it to Beyonce. She did a wonderful job with Jolene. Yeah. I'm just going down to Abilene. I like Kenny G. James Taylor. Okay, listen, y'all. Y'all are just putting people in the chat that you like. Let's not do that. I love James Taylor. Don't Let Me Be Lonely Tonight. Although Olita Adams redid it and wore him out. But I love James Taylor. Another blue-eyed soul. Jolene. I can't sing so high because my throat ain't back regular yet. George Michael. Yeah, oh yeah. Stevie Wonder is a genius. Yes. I'm just not a Stevie Wonder fan. I just, I never got into Stevie like that. I know his catalog. I know what he can do, but I'm just not a Stevie Wonder person. I'm not a male singer type guy. Dolly Parton got a new memoir. I can't wait to read it. Lady Gaga. Yeah, she's good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Frank Sinatra. Yeah. I like that. Frank Sinatra's really, I would consider him a genius. Yeah. I would. Mm-hmm. I would even consider Tony Bennett. Yeah, for sure. Tony, I forgot about Tony. Mm-hmm. Olita is still a force. Olita said recently I don't know, she says something's going on and I don't know. A lot of times when you get older in age, things change. And I just heard an interview with Olita. Olita's voice used to actually fill a room. And I mean, her voice was phenomenal. Before she even came out and went solo, she used to sing backup for Tears for Fears. Yeah, Tears for Fears. Yeah, she said, I don't know. She said something was going on. Some singers they know when things are different. Yeah, yeah. I just saw the interview, Eric. Yeah, I think she's over in Seattle now with her husband. I think she's over in Seattle. Hmm. Yeah. No thanks. I can't stand Tony Bennett's take on jazz standards. Well, I do like Tony. I like Tony and Aretha. They did a duet together that I love. Although Aretha sung circles around him per usual. But yeah, I do love Tony and Aretha. And Tony and Gaga did some things that I like. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I like male artists, but I have to really like you. Like Luther Vandross, Freddie Jackson, Bobby Womack for sure. I hadn't heard Tears for Years in so long. Yeah, Tears for Fears. Yeah, she sung on "Woman in Chains." Uh-huh. David Foster, who's I was thinking of earlier. David Foster is more of a composer. Do you like Shirley Bassey? I do. Shirley Bassey is up there with one of the great belters like Jennifer Holliday. People like that that can like, oh my God, that can really really project. Mm-hmm. What's good, fam? Rochelle Farrell. I love her, Rochelle Farrell. Rochelle Farrell. We're still praying for her. She's a lot better. There was some money raised, and she's doing a lot better. So thank everybody that gave. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rochelle Farrell is one of those singers that she should be up there with everybody, the big, people. But the industry does not care when you are black. Rochelle Farrell could sing circles around any female vocalist, any male vocalist. She just, I would consider that genius if you want to really say genius, right? But the industry, when it comes to black people, they don't even, they don't prop you up and give you what you need to be great. She could literally sing hula hoop circles around some of your faves. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She's absolutely my favorite artist. Yeah, Rochelle. She only did like 3 albums. One of them wasn't even like, yeah, it was kind of like they threw some stuff together. Mm-hmm. Man, Ty, you know your music. Well, listen, it's my life. It is my life, Crystal. Voice is unique and distinctive. She is a celestial vocalist, a master of. Yeah, well, she does that same thing. She does that same thing that Bobby McFerrin does. She can turn her voice into an instrument. Angela Winbush is another one. If she was white, she would be like Adele. If Angela just, all you have to do is just swap her skin color out, Jennifer Holliday, she was in Dreamgirls. She won the Tony. She won the Grammy. She was celebrated and held it. And she signed with Geffen Records. And they, because of her weight, they just couldn't put that together for her. This woman is probably one of the greatest female vocalists of the 20th century. And they couldn't do anything because of her weight. She never had a music video. All those albums, they never gave her a music video. She didn't do a music video till she did I'm on Your Side. And that was like, in the 90s after she lost the weight. Yeah, well, Patty Austin, I love Patty. Those are like song stylists. I put her in these people that can style a song. Patty Austin, Diane Reeves, Nancy Wilson, aka Fancy Nancy. Yeah, these are all song stylists. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I love Patty. I love Baby Come to Me with James Ingram. Mm-hmm. Hey, K Jones. Yeah, those are all song styles. But yeah, you got to know how this industry works, Ty Squad. A lot of the ladies were done so horribly wrong. A lot of the ladies were done so horribly wrong in the industry. They'll throw your ass to the wolves. Once you get hooked on drugs or once something happens to you nefarious, they kind of like, they give up on you. That's why when Stacey Lattisaw was doing her unsung, She got the Holy Ghost in the middle of it. She was telling her story, and she said, "You know what? When I think about it, and what could have happened," she said, "Oh, thank you, Jesus." Stacy Lada saw right there on, they didn't cut it either on Unsung. She was over there. She said, "You know, when I think about it and everything that I've been," oh, she said, "Oh, thank you, Jesus." Mm-hmm. Because we seen what happened with Billie Holiday and Whitney Houston, and what's going on with our girl Leandria Johnson right now. We see how it goes down. And then they all run to your funeral like they did Whitney Houston's. Then they want to all run to your funeral and get on the mic and get on program. I don't know why Whitney Houston's funeral irked me so much. I don't know. It is everybody got on my nerves. Everybody irked me. I was ready for it to be over. Whitney Houston's funeral triggered me. I didn't like nobody. Everybody that was up there, they got on my nerves. This is like, where were y'all at? I wish y'all would have been, more, Yeah, somebody said Shirley Bassey already. What happened to Tracy Spencer? She's still around. I follow Tracy. Tracy, Tracy wasn't no knockdown, drag down singer, but she had a really great tone. She had a pure tone, like like Brady has that pure tone, when you're not gonna hear a lot of cracks and creaks in it. And so I don't know what happened. I forgot who she was. Who was she with? Who was Tracy with? Because all I remember was that one album. Wait a minute, let me see. What label was Tracy Spencer with? Oh, of course. She was with Capitol, of course. Capitol I don't know. Capitol allowed Natalie Cole and Nat King Cole on Capitol, but Capitol is the house that Nat King Cole built. So of course they were successful on Capitol, We forgot about Minnie. You mean Minnie Riperton? Okay, you said Minnie Ripple. Ripple is an old school hood drink of alcohol. It's called Ripple. Yeah, Ripple is like Thunderbird or Night Train. If you Google Ripple alcoholic drink from the 70s, yeah, Ripple is an old school drink. We call it gut rot or liver killer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Aretha Franklin. Yeah, I never watched the whole thing. Shantae Moore is underrated. I see her go places Mariah Carey go. Vocally, I see her hitting notes, same range. Ty, did you listen to Nina Simone? I love Nina. Nina is a revolutionary. Nina was not just a vocalist, but she was also classically trained, like Roberta Flack. But Nina, I didn't really know Nina's full story until I saw her documentary on Netflix, Whatever Happened, Miss Simone, on Netflix. When I saw it, then I knew. I was embarrassed. And that was maybe 4, 5, 6 years ago. I saw Nina Simone's. I knew her music. I knew, some things. But once I saw What Happened to Miss Simone, I fully knew Nina Simone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fred Sanford, Drunk Ripple. He always talked about that Ripple. Mm-hmm. You try to watch Aretha Franklin, you would still be watching. Yeah, it was just a little too much. I think they should have broke it down and had 2 services, one at New Bethel and one over at whatever that church was at, Bishop Ellis Church. When Shantae Moore does a whistle note, lovely. Yeah, I mean, the whistle note is something that I think nobody does really purely, but Minnie Riperton. A lot of people do it, but Minnie Riperton's whistle note, that C-sharp whistle note, I don't think anybody can do it like Minnie. It's just so pure. It's so crystal clear. It could probably break glass. Mm-hmm. Sister Rosetta Thorpe, there would be no rock and roll. Yeah. All those people are just, they're afterthoughts when you have discussions about music. Rosetta Thorpe, Little Richard. Mm-hmm. I always loved Tamia, but she never quite got over the jump. But she's really good. Yeah, but you know what I like about Tamia? Because she was one of my best friend's favorite artists. Me and Ariel would joke about it. Tamia always sold just enough albums to get to the next album. Me and Ariel would joke. Tamia would sell 499,999, and that would get her the next album. So she's just a very successful artist that's right there in the middle. She ain't got no CDs that are flops. All her CDs I listened to, even the last 3. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Lucretia Campbell, may she rest in peace. Hmm. Yeah, it was just a lot. I just think that I think her service could have been more effective if you would have did the right people instead of everybody. You know, Fantasia was good. Of course, you could throw Jennifer Hudson in there because she was going to do the movie. Jennifer Hudson, Fantasia. Um, I'm trying to see who else could have stayed. Jennifer Holliday closed the service out. Yes, Maya is underrated. Um, and Deborah Cox. You know what, baby? I'm talking about people in LA that we know. You know what? I cannot. um, yeah, I just think they needed really five good singers for Aretha. Five good singers. Shaka Khan could have stayed at home. Could have stayed not at home. Shaka could have stayed in the pews. Um, I liked Vanessa Bell Armstrong. That's pretty much it, y'all. With Aretha's service, it didn't need all that. It didn't. Hmm. Okay, Twinkie's working on a new album. Okay, cool. Go ahead, Twinkie. Twinkie's working on new music. I love it. I absolutely love it. Ooh, this month is going by fast. It's already the 15th. Did too much. Vanessa Bell Armstrong Squall is not the same. Same thing I've been telling Fantasia. The overusage of all that squalling, you will pay the price for it. Just watch all that squalling. Because when you get to a certain age, that squall is going to sound like somebody unaliving you. I love Selena Johnson, dude. Genius. For sure. Oh my God. Okay. I didn't really sleep today. I rested today, so I think I'm gonna sleep good tonight. You took up your offering yet, brother. I'm turning in early, but wanted to send something. You know what? I better do it now because it is getting a little late. Let me do it now, brother. Let me do it now. Um, Everybody that can, we need to raise $100 because we're off tonight. So we need 11 people to send $9. Move quickly. We need 11 people to send. The number is 9 tonight. 9. Let me see. 9 times 11 should be 99. It is. We need 9. Well, we need 11 people to send $9 or more. Whatever you can send. Thank you, brother. Demastro. Is it any good? Was anybody any good? What did Kirby say? I didn't see it. We need 11 people to $9. Oh, I thought her album dropped on February. I thought her album dropped up on February 13th, not January 13th. Her album dropped today. Are you sure? Because I announced it as February 13th. Are you sure? I know she has a single out. Ty's gonna be cold tomorrow. I heard. I should have went. Let me see. I think it's gonna be like in the 30s tomorrow for the high. Hold on one second. Atlanta weather. Ooh, baby, tomorrow. Ooh, no, ma'am. The high is going to be like 37 tomorrow. I don't know what I'm a bundle up. I got all kind of nice jackets back there, so I'll be all right. Sorry, it was a single today. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I say I know I saw that right. The album is out on the 13th. The single dropped today. Yeah, she got 2 singles out. I ain't heard that second single yet. But that first single is a bop. Yeah, first single is a bop. Is. Mm-hmm. Top Spot, if you're in Atlanta tomorrow, please prepare to bundle up. Yeah, I need to go start trying to get some stuff together for my new apartment. I gotta start getting some color schemes together. What I'm gonna do because I want to switch over some colors and things. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see what we got. Oh, they tell me I'm a home. Oh wow, okay, we did really good, Ty Squad. We did really good. So we need $42. Okay, we need $42. Thank you, Demastro, Sarah, Sharon, Latanya, Lasonia, excuse me, Lasonia, and Dorothy. So we need 42 more dollars. That's what we need. Thank y'all so much. Mm-hmm. We really need to write. We really need to raise 200 because we got Patreon tomorrow. We don't really have no shows lined up. We really need to try to raise this $200 tonight, but we're just gonna believe God for 100, and the overnight crew will do the rest. Okay, now we need $31. We need $31, y'all. 31. Okay. The number 9. Thank y'all so much. All those that are giving, thank you so much. Okay. How many people are glad the holiday season is over with? That's what they're saying, that some snow may come through here. How many people are glad the holiday season is damn over with and you ain't got to worry about none of that until next year? Yeah, that's what they're saying. Thank you, Alicia Jones. Thank you so much. Okay, so we need $31 now. Uh-huh. Why, I'm McDonald, why are you happy? We got the holiday weekend coming up. We have Dr. King's birthday. Watch, they gonna be trying to do posts and stuff and write stuff. Nobody wanna hear that mess. Y'all ain't living it. Y'all ain't living none of it. You don't want to hear it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hello, just say conflict with family that stem from the Derby holidays. Just solved conflict. Okay. Done be looking like these smalls out here. uh it is like this weather makes you bundle up. It makes you bundle up. I'm looking forward to the 3-day weekend. Yeah. A lot of people don't, a lot of people are not gonna work on Monday. Mm-hmm. It was too much. I sent you an email. It was a quick question about your birthday. Yeah, I replied back to it. Mm-hmm. Check your email. Yeah, some people, the holidays, like Ariel, my best friend, she loved the holidays. But some people just be glad the stress is over with. They love cooking, they love giving, but they be glad that all the stress is over with. Child, we're closed Monday. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's cool because I don't really, yeah, Monday I don't really be needing too much. I enjoyed my holiday season. I think it was just so much going on. I just didn't have time. I have time to Thanksgiving. I enjoyed with Samara and her family, but Christmas it was just a lot going on, y'all. Y'all know this news cycle on the YouTube be like, you don't really have time sometimes. Maybe next year I'll celebrate here at my house. But yeah, it was a lot going on, y'all. It was a lot going on. Oh Jesus! Thank y'all to everyone that is giving. Everybody that wants to give, thank you so much. Somebody sent some over on Venmo. Let me see who this is. Thank you so much. Oh, that was Desiree yesterday. Desiree gave something yesterday. And Malika Hill gave something yesterday. That was yesterday. Okay, thank you. Mm-hmm. Okay, thank y'all. Oh, wait a minute. We got some over here on PayPal. See, activity. Maybe yesterday too. Yeah, Crystal Williams last night gave $24, and Tanisha LaFour gave $10. Mm-hmm. You got a chinchilla, bro? We can meet up and Child, listen. I when it comes to furs, you gotta be very careful. When you're a plus size guy, you gotta be careful, because furs can make you look a certain way. I keep all of my jackets very, very simple. Very, very simple. Um, no, I ain't doing no furs. No, 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 no. No furs for Tyesse. But I do love a good fur collar. I do like the luxuriousness of a good fur collar. Yeah. We need 11 more. Oh, yeah, okay. We need 11 more likes. And we need 11 more likes. And what else we need over here? And $31 more. That's what we need, y'all. Child, listen. It's a thin line between a fur and looking like a damn polar bear. And not Tyesse. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I won't be able to do it. Tyesse, let it go. It's over with, baby. Get you some water. Let it go, East. What little left in the can. Okay, so tomorrow night, Thursday night, we're going to do Patreon, and Friday night we're going to do Church World News weekend edition or Friday night edition, and then Saturday we'll do the music show, and then we'll conclude the week out. So thank y'all for being patient this week as I dealt with whatever this is I had, whatever bug this was, because baby, it was a lot. It was a lot going on. So thank y'all so much. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Okay. I think my work here is done, y'all. Just want to check in with y'all, see how everybody was doing. Hope everybody had a great day. Hope everybody had a great night. We'll have a great night. And yeah, I'll see everybody tomorrow. Of course, I can stay up and talk and rap, but it's late, and I just want to make sure everybody saw my face and let everybody know what was going on tonight with Church World News. So have a great night on purpose, everybody, and I will see you on tomorrow. Cue the music, Tyesse. Cue the music. Okay.